like I said, if you're a beginner makeup artist or you're a beginner to makeup, you don't need colors that are too bright. You just need a brown palette, a palette consisting of nude or brown shades, which can help. So I'll go with this shade here. I'll go with this shade here first for my crease area, and then use this to darken that up. You might want to use a black to also darken that up. So I'll use for my crease area. So your crease is basically this depth you have here between your brow bone and your lid space, and that gives more definition. That is why when you're applying eyeshadow, you have to be careful. If you have hooded eyes like myself, some people's hooded eyes are worse than mine. So if you have hooded eyes, you also have to be careful. The way you define your lid space is what helps your eyeshadow come out good. And some people have that depth looking very obvious there, so they don't have to do much to make it obvious. This is a blending brush. You don't have to take it to the front so much, just focus on the outer area towards the middle and blend it to the front a little bit more. So that gives that soft brown demarcation. Then I go in with the darker brown for this outer corner and the crease again to give more definition. I have a darker brown here which is close to black. I'll just use that. I might have taken too much at once, but you don't need to do that. Just tap 3 times, dust off the excess and start from the outer corner and blend inwards, because when you pack it on before you start blending to like reduce the quantity of shadow you've put, you might end up not being able to blend it well, and that's where the issue comes in. So once you've gotten your crease, you've already defined your eye space, and you don't need to do much. You can just use any other color you like to apply, any other color you like that is not too bright to apply on the inner corners, preferably something brown but a little bit lighter than the first brown you used to give a pop of color. So for that, I'll be using this shade of brown here. It's called No Beans. It's closer to that color. It's more like an orange brown shade. I just use that here. So you see the pop. And that's enough for that. You don't need more than that. And make sure that the main eyeshadow color, which is this one I'm using now, doesn't go far away from, excuse me, let me plug my phone. You shouldn't go too far away from your lid space. Like, don't blend it all the way up here, you look like a clown. Just blend it in your lid space alone, below your brow bone area, and blend this outwards to blend with the crease color you use, so you don't have any demarcations. And then go in with this brush you use to blend everything together from the crease area here. Blend again to diffuse the color you have. And I think we're done with the eyes. Just with 3 brushes and 3 colors, we are done. So what uplifts and takes your eyeshadow to another level, or your eye makeup look, is your eyeliner. The type of eyeliner you use. For beginner, I will advise that you use a black eyeliner. This is a Ruby Kisses eyeliner. So I'm just going to line my waterline with that. So you see the difference between this eye that is lined and this that is not. And I'll do the same for this. After doing that, you don't need to bother so much about getting a wing, but if you want to get a wing, just look straight and take this up a little. Make sure the pencil is sharp, that makes it easier, but I don't advise you to do a wing if you are a beginner, especially if you have hooded eyes, but the wing changes a lot. You can just use a dark eyeshadow and a tiny brush to create that wing by putting an eyeshadow and then just blending this like that. If you wear lashes, fine, this is the time to pop your lashes on. If you don't wear lashes, you just put your mascara. You can put 2 layers. After the first one dries, you go again with another layer. And even if you have short lashes, it makes them a little more pronounced, which helps to complete the look. Also decide to use the brush you use for that the main eyeshadow shade to just blend underneath your eyelid and you'll be fine. So that is that. And for my lips, as a beginner, I would advise you just use a brown pencil, line your lips. Depends on the kind of lip you have too. Then you can go in with any pink shade you have or you like. If it's a lipstick, just dab to get that color on there. But if it's a lip stain, just put and then blend everything together with a brush. Smack gently. Apply some gloss on this. And I'm good to go. Just take this off. I'll brush my hair now. I'm looking like a princess. You won't let me be great, Tabby.